Mastering environmental risk assessment. Our operations could be secretly killing the planet. Where do the potential environmental risks lie in our operational activities, and what specific hazards or threats do they pose to the surrounding ecosystem and natural resources? Implementing operational excellence to mitigate environmental risks. Operational excellence is a crucial concept in environmental risk management, as it enables organizations to identify, assess, and mitigate potential risks associated with their activities. To achieve operational excellence, companies must have a comprehensive understanding of their operational activities, the potential environmental risks they pose, and the specific hazards or threats they present to the surrounding ecosystem and natural resources. Identification of potential environmental risks. The first step in achieving operational excellence is to identify the potential environmental risks associated with operational activities. This involves conducting a thorough risk assessment to identify the sources of risk, the likelihood of their occurrence, and the potential impacts on the environment. The following are some of the potential environmental risks that may be associated with operational activities. 1. Air pollution. Emissions from industrial processes, transportation, and energy generation can release pollutants into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change, air pollution, and negative impacts on human health. 2. Water pollution. Industrial processes, mining, and agricultural activities can contaminate water sources, posing risks to aquatic ecosystems and human health. 3. Soil contamination. Industrial activities, waste disposal, and chemical spills can contaminate soil, affecting ecosystems and human health. 4. Noise pollution. Operational activities, such as construction, mining, and transportation, can generate excessive noise, disturbing natural habitats and human communities. 5. Habitat destruction. Infrastructure development, mining, and agricultural activities can lead to habitat destruction, biodiversity loss, and ecosystem disruption. 6. Climate change. Greenhouse gas emissions from operational activities contribute to climate change, with far-reaching consequences for ecosystems and human societies. Assessing the risks. Once the potential environmental risks have been identified, it is essential to assess the likelihood and potential impact of each risk. This involves evaluating the severity of the risk, the probability of its occurrence, and the potential consequences for the environment and human health. Risk assessment frameworks, such as the International Organization for Standardization, ISO 31000, can be used to guide this process. Mitigation and control measures. To achieve operational excellence, organizations must implement effective mitigation and control measures to reduce or eliminate environmental risks. These measures may include: 1. Environmental management systems. Implementing environmental management systems, such as ISO 14001, to ensure a systematic approach to environmental risk management. 2. Risk-based decision-making. Integrating environmental risk assessments into decision-making processes to ensure that environmental considerations are taken into account. 3. Pollution prevention and control. Implementing measures to prevent or minimize pollution, such as using cleaner technologies, reducing waste, and optimizing resource use. 4. Emergency preparedness and response. Developing emergency response plans and conducting regular training exercises to ensure preparedness for environmental incidents. 5. Stakeholder engagement. Engaging with local communities, NGOs, and regulatory authorities to ensure that environmental concerns are addressed and stakeholder expectations are met. 6. Continuous monitoring and improvement. Regularly monitoring environmental performance, identifying areas for improvement, and implementing corrective actions to minimize environmental risks. Implementation and continuous improvement. Implementing operational excellence requires a commitment to continuous improvement and a culture of environmental responsibility. This involves 1. Training and awareness, providing employees with training and awareness programs to ensure they understand the importance of environmental risk management and their role in preventing environmental incidents. 2. Accountability and responsibility, establishing clear lines of accountability and responsibility for environmental risk management and performance. 3. Performance measurement and reporting, establishing key performance indicators, KPIs, to measure environmental performance, reporting on progress, and identifying areas for improvement. 4. Collaboration and knowledge sharing, collaborating with industry peers, regulatory authorities, and research institutions to share best practices, stay updated on emerging risks, and leverage expertise. By adopting an operational excellence approach, organizations can minimize environmental risks, reduce their environmental footprint, and contribute to a more sustainable future. This requires a systematic and integrated approach to environmental risk management, supported by a culture of environmental responsibility and a commitment to continuous improvement.